What's good, what is good, my sizers? We're back again with another video, and today we're at the one and only Bellagio Buffet. Here you can find their prices and their hours open, but we are strictly here for their dinner. Their dinner buffet just recently opened back up and is only offered Wednesday through Sunday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And as always, you can find their website, hours, prices, and contact information in the description below. Now this buffet does have a bar, so these are the prices for their bottomless pours. Okay, now that all of that stuff is out of the way, let's get into the actual walkthrough. So when you first walk in, you'll have beverages on the right or the left, depending on where they seat you. And then I just love their layout, so I actually did put the salad bar first rather than last in my videos because I just love their layout. They have the salad bar and then they have meats. Dessert was on the left side. You'll see it. I just think that their layout is very well thought out of how a person eats in the order of which they eat their meals. Honestly, if you're more into the toppings and the dressings that go onto your salad, then I would definitely recommend making your salad here because out of all the buffets I've ever been to, they had the most abundance for toppings and dressings. This is their meat station. It is always busy. They offer a lot of different meats, not to mention their rockin' side dishes with mashed potatoes, broccolini, asparagus, things like that. This is where you can get your meat off of the bone. And it's not required or demanded for you to tip them, but as you can see the money on the shelf right there, you can tip them. It's just highly recommended that you do so because they are serving you in the end. And also this is another station that was pretty popular and it had really good meat. It smelled amazing over here, and then I was trying to figure out why, but it was also because she was making tacos right next to me. And I'm not talking about just any tacos, she was making street tacos. And if you aren't a fan of the tacos, then you're definitely going to be a fan of this next thing because they also have Mexican street corn. Who doesn't freaking love Mexican street corn? This is absolutely amazing. This is the best thing since sliced bread. All right, I'm gonna be honest. This buffet gets very crowded very fast and the customers are not that nice. So we're just gonna skip over to desserts because their dessert station I was wowed. My jaw was to the floor. First off, they have gelato, and check out all the different flavors of gelato they have. If you're not impressed with that, then just wait because it gets better. They had pecan pie, tiramisu. This dessert, I don't know what it was called. It looks like flan, but it smelled really good. Cupcakes, pies, that's key lime pie. This is carrot cake. Their carrot cake smelled amazing. I'm not a fan of carrot cake, but I wanted to eat every single slice that's there. They even have macaroons, but not only did they have macaroons, but they had different flavors of macaroons. The only spot I've ever been to that had different flavors of macaroons wasn't even in Vegas. It was in California. They even had chocolate lava cake, different types of mousse, and honestly, I love when they have these little jars out of food because it's just so cute and it just adds to the presentation. But if that doesn't impress you, then check out these donut towers because I'm not a fan of donuts, but dang, if I was, oh my gosh, these would be gone. They smelled amazing. They looked really good. The presentation was everything. I love creme brulee, and this smelled phenomenal. They had creme brulee, fritters, cookies, pies. And if you're still not sold, let me show you my favorite station that they had. They had a crepe station, and this makes me so excited because this is during dinner. I can understand having a crepe station for brunch, but a lot of people don't consider crepes for dinner, especially desserts, so I was very excited about that. This is their soup and bread station. This was their minestrone soup, and this is their miso soup. I didn't have enough hands to film, hold the lid, and scoop it, but I guarantee you everything smelled amazing, so it's definitely worth it. And then of course in between the soups, they had their dinner rolls. This is the clam chowder soup. These are their rolls that they had to offer. They also have bread, but that's at a later station. And then this is their tomato soup, which smelled really good, and I'm not a fan of tomato soup. So, okay, this next station was crazy. They had tuna poke and octopus salad here. I've never even heard of that, but I would eat it because it looks phenomenal. But don't worry because they also had salmon poke, edamame. They also had kimchi and a few other types of salads, so that was really cool too. I just love the presentation. When it comes to buffets and presentation, I definitely think Bellagio takes the cake for that. At the next station, we could find seasonal fruit and their green salad, along with their crispy Asian salad and strawberry kale salad. As if this buffet couldn't get any better, it does. There's a station where you can make your own seaweed wraps, and it is amazing. There's so many different types of toppings and fish that you could choose from, but if you're not impressed with that, then be impressed by the sushi boat. Look how freaking cool this is. If you're not a fan of sushi, it's probably because it's never been presented to you on a boat. and now you should be a fan because that's amazing. Speaking of fish, they also have shrimp, mussels, and another really important thing I want to mention is that they do not serve crab anymore. They do not serve crab legs. The only thing crab related that they serve is crab cakes. But at least they have fresh oysters. And here are the crab cakes I was just telling you guys about. I was also really excited about this station because this is the ramen station, and I mean, come on, crepes and ramen, you have my heart. Like, here, take it. But of course, can't forget about their oyster clam mix, the oyster Rockefeller, their sea bass, and of course the classic salmon. Also, I just want to mention that for their ramen, crepe, and carving station, where like they make the food for you, and the wrap and the seafood wrap station, it's not required or necessary for you to tip, but you probably should because it's the right thing to do. But moving on, we have more potatoes, cauliflower with cheese, and carrots. Comment below what your guys' least favorite vegetable is, because wherever carrots falls under, that's my least favorite, because I'm not a fan of carrots, unless they're raw carrots. They also have a pizza area, and they had different types of pizza. They definitely supplied all the fan favorites when it comes to pizza, which was really cool because usually when it comes to pizza at a buffet, you only get 2 options. Here's your toppings for pizza, and then they have a cheese and meat board next to it, and I'm going to mispronounce this, and it's not on purpose, but it's a charcuterie board or a charcuterie board. Something. One's a color, one's the meat and cheese board, and I'm talking about the meat and cheese board. But next to that, they have pasta, and I love pasta, so let's get into the pasta. Okay, bear with me. So they had tortellini with pesto, meatballs with tomato sauce, shrimp scampi, garlic knots, and pasta chicken alfredo. Moving on, they have pork bun and pork and shrimp shumai. So this is the Asian portion of their buffet, and so they had different types of noodles, beef broccoli, and other Asian cuisines to go along with that. And lastly, this is their bar. I've run out of time, so thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and smash that subscribe button. Toodles!